Shalom, family. So we should just call it the war on Trump. And again, I'm not here to speak politics to you or to promote one side over the other. I'm here to promote Jesus Christ, and that's always going to be my focus. But let's take a moment. Trump has an additional 54 charges yet to come and may be banned from 37 countries, including the UK and Canada. 34 criminal charges settled, 54 to go. Former President Trump ended his time in a New York courtroom this week with a conviction, found guilty on all counts in the hush money trial. But state charges in Georgia and federal charges in Florida and Washington, D.C. await. Trump made history as the first former U.S. president to become a convicted felon after the jury found him guilty on Thursday afternoon of falsifying business records to conceal his alleged affair with adult film actor Stormy Daniels ahead of his 2016 election. Trump still faces an additional 54 criminal charges, though it's unclear if any of them will reach a jury before November's election. I think they probably will, because they are focused on this and they're working on keeping him as tied up, busy, and knocked and attacked as possible in the time they have left before that election. Because they know if they go as is now, they lose, hands down. Because even their allies, like the Jews in America, are deserting the Democrats with funding. And some of them are even saying they're going to vote for Trump, because this is just not working with the Democrats anymore. I mean, how long their brain cells took to start firing is a shocker already. But you know what, and I'll say this, and again, not promoting or supporting anybody on one side or the other, but this man is under a huge onslaught in America from the left, and that should already tell you a lot. And he's coming under more and more and more attack all the time as he approaches that election. Now, is there even going to be an election? At this stage, I even doubt there's even going to be an election. But it's interesting that they're spending this much time and this much energy just in focusing on Trump. Why aren't they focusing on the border wall? Why aren't they focusing on all the problems on the streets? Why aren't they focusing on the fentanyl problem? Why aren't they focusing on Chinese and Russian aggression and threats? Why aren't they focusing on security issues? Why aren't they focusing on so many other things? The whole downfall of America at its very foundations. Why is the focus not there? And that already tells you what a setup and how planned this destruction of America actually is, and how quick and how far advanced this whole process is. And again, their focus is largely on Israel too. When they're not busy with Israel, then they're attacking Trump. That's interesting priorities in a time when your focus should pretty much be everywhere else to try and keep your country in one piece. So interesting times. Just watch and pray and be there in the situation, shining the light of truth and speaking for God and preaching the word in every opportunity that you get. I do think it's hilarious that Biden and his friends are so stressed about Trump instead of being stressed about Putin or Xi or anybody like that at the moment that pose very real threats to them. But I suppose they'll find out the hard way. God bless. Keep looking up. Shalom.